Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lindbergh Craig Field. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we come to the third game of the day, the fourth game of the 2019 Missoula Mavericks Memorial Tournament, as we've got the Bozeman Bucks taking on the Coeur d'Alene Lumbermen. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starters. Leading things off for Bozeman, who is, it's Keller Murfitt. Leading things off in center field, Ben Hubley, number 3, will bat second. He's holding down second. Sage McMinn is the designated hitter, number 11, batting third. Batting fourth is Finn Schneider, number 17. He's going to hang out in left field. Number 12, Alton Geiselman is the third baseman. Parker Mann will bat sixth. He's number 13, hanging out at shortstop. Holding down first base and batting seventh is number 15, Karsten Simcox, and Sam Schmidt will bat eighth. He's number 16, hanging out in right. The catcher will fill out the order with Logan Palethorpe, number 8. It is Brady Higgs on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound for the Bucks. For Coeur d'Alene, number 4, Jake Brown is the shortstop to lead things off. Batting second is Marcus Manzardo, number 24, the second baseman. Number 18, Jackson Schur is the right fielder, batting third. Batting fourth is Peyton Childers, the first baseman. He is number 17. Number 34, Trent Elstad will be the catcher, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Bodie Bailey, the designated hitter. 359, Max. Brayson Coppers is the third baseman. I'll spit it out eventually. Batting seventh, number 22. Number 28, Dylan Brum is the left fielder, and the center fielder, number 25, Riley Smith, will lead off the inning. So that is our lineup for both ends. The pitcher for Bozeman is Alex Carnes. So to take a look at things, starting off the tournament, it would be a Friday night game at Allegiance Field, where the Vauxhall Jets would pick up the win, 12-0 over the Missoula Mavericks. And then this morning, Great Falls and Butte would start things off, with Great Falls getting the win, a no-hitter in 5 innings. And then it would come to the game just before this one between Vauxhall and the Miners out of Butte, and it would be a rout 19-0. Butte would get their first hit of the day, though, between 2 games, between 10 innings, but they would not be able to capitalize. So we come to our third game of the day, number 4, and it is Bozeman and Coeur d'Alene. We're going to step aside for just a few moments. When we come back, we'll have your first pitch. You're listening to American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. 5 Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we get ready for our first pitch between the Bozeman Bucks and the Coeur d'Alene Lumbermen. And leading off for the Bozeman Bucks is Keller Murfitt, the center fielder. Standing on the mound is Alex Carnes. So we wait for our first pitch of the game. And the first pitch will come in at 4:02. We get 68 degrees with no wind, partly cloudy skies. 1-0 on the count. And Murfitt will have this one blasted foul. And we'll go even on the count at 1. So Bozeman and Coeur d'Alene getting into their first games of the weekend. Max E. Cannon Jr. behind the plate. Parker. As this one's blasted into the field, and we've got an out. So, would you mind filling this out for me real quick, like?
For sure.
Thank you. So that brings us to Ben Hubley with 1 out. And we go 0-1 on the count. Hubley, the second baseman. And the pitch by Carnes. Check swing, and Cannon's going to say ball 1. And our plate umpire, Maxie Cannon, Jr. is going to be an umpire for the 2019 World Series, Softball World Series. As we get ball 2, 2-1 on the count. I was lucky enough to get one of Max's pins. You know, the officials that work with that, they really try to promote them, and so they have pins for him. And Max came by last night after his game and gave me a pin, as this one's going to be fouled off to give us an even count at 2. So our final game of the evening is at 7 between Bozeman and the Missoula Mavericks, as Carnes will go outside to give us a full count. 1 away here in the first inning of the game. Here's the delivery. And a smack to the second baseman. He'll pick it up in the dirt. The throw to first is made, but not in time. And Bozeman will have a runner on at first.
Designated hitter number 11, Sage McMinn.
Takes us to Sage McMinn. So McMinn will settle in. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Designated hitter, McMinn. Here's the pitch by Carnes. And we'll get ball 1. Here's the 1-0 by Carnes. Nice tall pitcher for Coeur d'Alene as it's outside for ball 2. So 2-0 on the count. Runner at first, 1 out for the Bucks. Here's the pitch, and a roller foul will get a strike 1. So 2-1 on the count. Finn Schneider in the on-deck circle. And the throw to first on the pickoff.
It was like right there out of the mouth. I knew, here it comes.
Here's the pitch. This one is over the head of the shortstop. That'll load runners up at first and second for the Bucks now with 1 out.
The left fielder, number 17, Finn Schneider.
That takes us to Finn Schneider, the left fielder. Schneider, a returner for the Bozeman team. He has been a thorn in the Mavericks' side, if you will, the last few years. Very talented player. I say that respectfully. Here's the pitch. And a floater comes in for ball 1. The stretch. And a foul ball that's going to come in right at us. 1-1.
One guy call that. We got old men up here.
As Stensrud
One guy with a knee brace.
He's coming up. And the mom gets it. That's just great, guys.
they're heckling the Maverick players who are working the field today. So we go 2-1. We've had a couple of balls popped back at us, and that's just kind of the way things are here at Lindbergh Craig Field. You got to keep on your toes in the press box as time is called just before the pitch is delivered. Runners at first and second for the Bucks. 1 out on the board. Here's the pitch. Over the plate for strike 2. So Great Falls, I think I was just told, is the AA state champions for softball. Here's the 2-2. Belgrade is the A state champs as this one's golfed into left field. Left fielder will put it in the glove. Runners will hold at first and second, and that's 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 12, Alton Geiselman.
Alton Geiselman, the third baseman now.
Mark's leading the campaign to fire the coach.
The Bucks putting 2 hits up. They've got runners at first and second, but 2 outs on the board as Coeur d'Alene's looking to shut down any type of run. Here's the pitch. And this one's smacked into left field. Left fielder is going to have to track it. He'll dive and can't get it in the glove. It's going to bounce and roll deep. The runners will score from first and second, and the Bozeman Bucks will get on the board first off the double.
Shortstop number 13, Parker McMahon.
I know I got no audience over there. So we come to Parker Mann with 2 outs and a runner at second. Runner's going to go. The throw down the line to third is not in time. And Geiselman will have the steal. 1-0 on the count as Cannon turns around to give us the count. This one's fouled high. It's going to come down on the dugout down the first base line. Evens us out at 1. One and 2, so we got behind there somewhere. Here's the pitch. And a foul ball bounces down the third base line, stays at 1 and 2 on the count. So tomorrow we'll have more action. AA will be over at, and the Lumberman's manager is going to come out to check the count. I believe it's 1 and 2 now. It is now 1 and 2. So now 1 and 2. Well, Cannon gives us an 0-2 now on the count. As we go foul once again. Here's the 1 and 2. And this one, is it going to stay fair? No. As McMahon continues to battle here. Now we say 2 and 2 on the count. A punch up in the air over third base. Shortstop waves off the third baseman, puts it in the glove, and that is the side. So Bozeman will earn 2 runs. They'll leave 1 behind, and it's 2-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. The Lumbermen will get their chance to bat right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the first inning, Bozeman Bucks lead the Coeur d'Alene Lumbermen 2-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Lumbermen will have their first opportunity to bat as Brady Higgs is on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. So it's Jake Brown to lead things off. Brown, Manzardo, and Sure. Well, it looks like we've got some Maverick players down below with the speed gun to check things out here for Bozeman. These are the Bucks, part of the Missoula Mavericks conference. And at the AA level, and Higgs' first pitch will drop in for ball 1. We didn't see the Lumbermen last year, as this one will bounce past Higgs. The second baseman not able to get to it, so it'll roll into center field, and Coeur d'Alene will load a runner on to start things off.
Second baseman number 24, Marcus Manzardo.
Takes us to Marcus Manzardo, the second baseman. The lefty. He'll settle in. And a strike pitch by Higgs. Excuse me. Pitch outside. Evens us out at 1. Jackson Schur in the on-deck circle for Coeur d'Alene. Here's the 1-1 by Higgs, and he'll have it outside for ball 2. Runner at first, no outs on the board. Here's the 2-1. Runner's going to go, and the throw will be made to second. It's off target, the tag, and they will punch out the runner at second. And the pitch thrown was a strike, so we go 2-2 with the out. A swing, reaching for it, foul, will keep us at 2-2. And a pitch will give us a full count at 3-2 for Manzardo. Bases have been cleared off the steal. And a bouncer to the second baseman. He'll let it hop to him. The throw to first, and that is out number 2. Takes us to the right fielder, Jackson Schur. Here's the pitch. Over the plate for a strike. Pitch on the way. Comes inside to even us out at 1. One and one on the count. And a blast over the third baseman's head. This one's going to roll deep, almost to the warning track as it's picked up. Schur will come around the corner and slide into second and have the double.
The first baseman, number 17, Peyton Childers.
So we come to Peyton Childers with a runner at second now and 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Higgs. And outside for a ball. Coeur d'Alene looking for their first run of the game as the Bozeman Bucks lead 2-0. And Higgs will find the plate to even the count out at 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2-1 on the count. Our first 2 games today would be 5-inning games. We're scheduled for 7, but there is an 8-run rule in 5 innings. We get a foul ball to even the count out at 2. No new inning will begin after 2¼ hours, except in the case of a tie. And that is the ruling for a play. That's the basic ruling. I mean, Baseball's baseball, but for the tournament play, we do have a few changes. So 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner at second. And the high pitch will get us to a full count at 3-2. And the wild pitch, the runner's going to go to third as we get the walk and put runners on the corners. That brings up Trent Elstrad, the catcher. So the catcher will settle in for his first at bat. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Higgs leans in to get the pitch. Now the stretch. And a low pitch will get us ball 1, and that's going to bring out Bozeman pitching coach. On the 1-0. Well, folks, it's Memorial Day weekend. That means traveling. If you're going to be heading out of town, you should stop and see our friends over at Fast Trip Conoco. They're your one-stop shop convenience store, as they've got the most convenient gas pumps, the best selection of drinks, and the coldest ice in town. And if you want to make your car look nice before you head out, well, you should stop into their car wash, Magic Touch, right there in the parking lot. Fast Trip Conoco, your one-stop convenience store and a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Here's the 1-0 after the visit, and we get ball 2. And we've come to the part of the day where the sun invades the press box, as the skies have cleared for the most part. We still got some beefy clouds over the Blue Mountain Range as we get 3-0 on the count. Bodie Bailey in the on-deck circle for the Lumberman. Here's the 3-0. And Cannon will raise the fist for strike 1. Three and 1. And a blast foul down the third base line will get us a full count at 3-2. And now the pitch as Higgs leans in. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. And a walk to load the bases. So back-to-back walks for Brady Higgs. As a designated hitter, Bodie Bailey comes to the plate with loaded bases and 2 outs. And they're going to bring in a runner for the catcher. And not quite sure. I want to say that's 16 Quinn Consis, but I'm not quite sure if that's the right number. I think it's number 16. So they'll be, the ruling states that you can't bring in a runner for the catcher, so Elstad will come back out and run. Higgs will pitch. And we've got a ball. So 1-0 with 2 outs and loaded bases. Higgs looking to see if he can get out of the inning without any scars. And he'll find the plate to even us out at 1. And we get strike 2. One and 2 with loaded bases and 2 outs. Higgs leans in. Now the stretch. And we'll get ball 2. First out would be off this attempted steal. This one's going to bounce over the pitcher's head. They'll have the tag at the bag at second. Great play by the second baseman, and that ends the side. Coeur d'Alene will have 2 left behind after they load the bases up, and we go to the top of the second. You're listening to Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network at Lindbergh Craig Field. Game number 4 game on the tournament. Game number 3 on the day. Bozeman Bucks and the Coeur d'Alene Lumbermen. For the Bucks who are at the plate, it's going to be the 7-8-9 batters, Karsten Simcox, to lead things off. It is Alex Carnes on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Bozeman with 2 runs in the opening inning to make a 2-0 lead. And the Bucks have the gate open down the third base line. The Lumbermen with the gate open down the first base line. So the bullpen's getting busy early on. First pitch is a ball on the inning. So Simcox, Schmidt, and Palethorpe as we get strike 1 scheduled on the inning, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a bouncer. The shortstop, actually the shortstop will come up, but he won't make the throw, and the runner will reach off the air. Okay, they're going to go ahead and call that a hit for the Bucks, the official score.
Right fielder number 16.
So leadoff man will get on the inning, will get on, and we go to Sam Schmidt. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to go, swing, throw to second is not in time, and the runner will get the base. Pitch thrown was a strike. So Schmidt will settle back in, bottom of the order in the on-deck circle for Bozeman. Both bullpens getting some action here early. As the bunt's laid down, it's going to be a foul ball. Keeps us at, or we go to oh and 1 for Schmidt. Schmidt hanging out in right field for this game. Here's the pitch. And it's over the plate, and Max E. Cannon Jr. III will rip the phone book for out number 1. Logan Palethorpe now.
The catcher number 8, Logan Palethorpe.
Here's the pitch. And it'll be too low in the zone. We'll have ball 1. So our nightcap game coming up at 7. It's the Missoula Mavericks and the Bozeman Bucks. And then we get back in action. 10 o'clock is first pitch tomorrow over at Allegiance Park. As the pitch finds the plate for strike 1. 1-1 on the count. Carnes with 1 strikeout on the inning. Runner at second. Here's the 1-1. And Carnes will step off to get the runner back to second. The stretch. And a swing, and we'll have strike 2. Top of the order in the on-deck circle for Bozeman. And the Bozeman bullpen getting the gate closed now, so the young man warming up down there is done. Here's the pitch. We'll see if there's a change at the beginning of the inning as we get ball 2 to even the count out at 2. Thank you, Dilly Dilly. Yeah. Lumberman still working on their pitcher in the bullpen. 2-2 on the count. Here's the delivery. And time is called just as the pitch is thrown. That's the second time in the game that time has been called just as the pitcher is getting ready to deliver. And a swing for the strikeout on out number 2. Thank you, sir.
Number 2, Keller Murphy.
Brings us to the top of the order. Number 2, Keller Murphy. And the pitch drops in for ball 1. Carnes with the stretch, runner at second, 2 outs. Here's the 1-0. And we get ball 2. Can't really tell, but I think it's number 31 for Coeur d'Alene. And they don't have a 31, so that is wrong. Oh, it says 31 on the jersey. Brandon Gay. As we get strike 1, so 2-1. Here's the 2-1 delivery. And a reach. It's going to roll to the first baseman. He'll pick it up. The toss to the pitcher. Step on the bag, and that is the side. So Bozeman will put one on and leave him behind. We go to the bottom of the second. Right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratt from Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the second inning where the Bozeman Bucks lead the Coeur d'Alene Lumbermen 2-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. For the Lumbermen, it is the bottom of the order. 7-8-9 as Brayson Copus will lead off the inning. Brady Higgs as Copus settles in. Turning out to be a gorgeous day. We had some rain to start out the day this morning, and then things just kind of tapered off, and it's slowly become a gorgeous day. Here's the first pitch of the inning, and it'll be swung on. Rolls out to the second baseman. He'll get it on the fringe. The throw to first, and one pitch, one out here to start the second.
The left fielder, number 28, Dylan Broom.
Takes us to Dylan Broom. With one out. And the first pitch will be a ball. Here's the pitch. And a swing to the third baseman. It'll be caught. Throw to first, and that's 2 down in 2 pitches. Actually 3. When we come to the bottom of the order for Coeur d'Alene, the center fielder, Riley Smith. And the first pitch to Smith will be over the plate for strike 1. For Bozeman, top of the order to start things off in the third. Here's the 0-1 and a swing for strike 2. Pitch. And we get ball 1, 1-2. And that's 3, says Cannon. 1, 2, 3, go to the Lumberman. Top of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at the Lindbergh Craig Field as we get the first full day of the 2019 Missoula Maverick Memorial Day Tournament. And the top of... Actually, it's Ben Hubley at the plate, so I missed one in our lineup. And we'll have ball 1. This one's going to be pinged out into left field, and it's in the glove for out number 1. So the Bucks would put runs on in the opening inning, and that's what we've seen for runs as we go to Sage McMinn with 1 out on the board. Here's the pitch by Alex Carnes. He'll bring it in for ball 1. We saw the bullpen active for both teams, so we'll see if there's any type of change. As this one will dribble out, the shortstop picks it up. The throw to first is on time. The bag is stuck, and that is out number 2. Takes us to Finn Schneider.
Number 17, Finn Schneider.
2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the 3rd. Scheduled for 7 innings. Check swing over the plate for strike 1. Max E. Cannon Jr., our plate umpire, with Darren Badeau in the field. Here's Carnes with the 0-1. And a swing for strike 2. I think Carnes would like to get out of this inning 1-2-3. Here's the pitch. And the wild pitch will come off the helmet of Elstad for ball 1. Alton Geiselman in the on-deck circle for Bozeman with 2 outs. Here's the 1-2 by Carnes. Thank you, sir. And a blast that's going to hop in left field, and that'll put a runner on at first. For Bozeman with 2 outs. Takes us to Alton Geiselman with 2 outs. Geiselman with a double and an RBI as we have the throw to first to force Snyder back to the bag. Throw back to first, trying to work that pickoff. So tomorrow's schedule, Vauxhall and Great Falls to start things off at 10. 12:30 game will be Great Falls and Bozeman. 3:30 game is Coeur d'Alene and Butte. And it'll be the nightcap with Missoula and the Mavericks and Coeur d'Alene. And the pitch thrown was a ball, so 1-0 as we go back to first. Trying to hold that runner. And a pitch as the player's going to go to second. A high throw to second, and the base is stolen. Pitch thrown was a ball. So 2-0 to Geiselman. Parker McMahon in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. And we'll get ball 3. Trent Elstad, the catcher, trying to frame that ball in. Cannon's zone just a little tight. And that one will walk the batter to put runners at first and second. And that'll be the first walk of the game for Carnes. Takes us to Parker McMahon with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. And a foul tip into the backstop for strike 1. For Coeur d'Alene in the bottom of the third, it'll be the top of the order to start things off. Here's the 0-1 by Carnes. And we'll find strike 2 on the inside pitch. Runners at first and second take their lead. Here's the 0-2. And the wild pitch will be way outside. It brings the runners to second and third, and we get ball 1. And that one looked like it just kind of stuck in the hand of Carnes when he released and was off target. Second baseman comes in to check in with Carnes. Again, we get the 1-2. Shot into center field. Center fielder's tracking it down, dives to the ground and has it in the glove. That'll strand the runners on for the Bucks. We'll stay at 2-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bottom of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the third inning. Bozeman Bucks lead the Coeur d'Alene Lumberman 2-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And it is the top of the order, Jake Brown, to start things off.
Number 4, Jake Brown.
Brady Higgs on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound, and he wants a fresh baseball, so Cannon will oblige. Here's the pitch, and it'll be outside for ball 1. For Brown, he would single his first at-bat to get on board, as this one's placed over the plate for strike 1, so we get an even count at 1. Manzardo in the on-deck circle for Coeur d'Alene. This one's going to be shot into center field. It'll hop in front of the center fielder, and for the second time in the game, Brown's going to find himself at first.
Number 24, Marcus Manzardo.
That brings us to Marcus Manzardo with a runner at first. Manzardo, the lefty. And the pitch. Swung on. This is going to bounce high. Second baseman should have it on the glove. The pitch to second. Throw to first will not be in time. So the fielder's choice will get the leadoff runner for out number 1.
Number 18, Jackson Shears.
as we come to Jackson Shear. And we've got the Mavericks doing batting practice right now. Here's the first pitch to Shear, and we'll have strike one. For Higgs in the 2 1/3 innings, he's walked 3, allowed 4 hits, but no runs. As this one's going to go fair. It's going to stay fair. He gets past the third baseman, rolls deep into left field. Runner from first is around the corner to third. Now the runner to second. And we'll have runners at second and third for the Lumbermen with 1 out. So Coeur d'Alene putting some hits on here in the third. And a foul shot towards the bullpen down the first base line by Peyton Childers. Runners at second and third. And a wild pitch. Runners thought about going, but they back off and hold. As we go even on the count at 1. Trent Elstad in the on-deck circle for Coeur d'Alene. The 1-1. And we get ball 2. 2-1, 1 out. Runners at second and third for Coeur d'Alene. They're looking for their first run of the game. And the inside pitch will get us 3-1 on the count. Our first 2 games today would go 5 innings. The 8-run rule would take effect. Great Falls getting the win over Butte, 8-0 in the 5th. And then Vauxhall getting the win over the Miners as we get a walk to load the bases with 1 out. And that'll be the 3rd walk of the game for Higgs as the catcher, Trent Elstad, comes to the plate. Pitch on the way. And Cannon will put his fist in the air for strike 1. 1 out on the board here in the bottom of the 3rd. Loaded bases for the Lumbermen. Can the Bucks turn the double play? As we're outside to even us up at 1. Or will Coeur d'Alene break onto the scoreboard? Here's the pitch. And that one's going to tag the batter. That will bring the run home from third with loaded bases. And the Lumbermen will get on the board off the hit by pitch.
Number 38, Bodie Bailey.
Brings us to Bodie Bailey, the designated hitter with 1 out and loaded bases. The lefty will settle in. Here's the pitch. And a little check swing will end up being out number 2 at the plate. I think if Bailey could, he'd have that one back on the check swing. Takes us to Brayson Coppice on the fielder's choice. Here's the pitch. And it's over the plate for strike one. So 2 outs on the board now, loaded bases. And the pitch by Higgs. Swung on. This one's going to get away. Runner from third will come home. And we are tied at 2 on the wild pitch. Runners advance to second and third, and we're at 1-1 on the count. So the Lumbermen tying it up. This is the closest game we've had so far today. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a hopper into the third baseman's glove, and that is the side. So 2 earned, 2 left behind, and we're tied at 2. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. As we dive into the top of the 4th inning, tie game at 2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. We've had action in both bullpens, but we have not seen a change as Alex Carnes comes to the rubber for his 4th inning. And for the Bucks, it is the 7, 8, 9 batters, Karsten Simcox, to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch of the inning, and it's going to be low in the zone for ball 1. So Simcox, Schmidt, and Palethorpe scheduled on the inning. Schmidt in the on-deck circle. As we get ball 2. Now, I just got word, and it has not been confirmed, but this is the first game for Coeur d'Alene this season. Here's the 2-0. And we get ball 3. But Idaho has high school baseball as part of their prep sports program, so a lot of these players finishing out their high school career before, or their high school season, and this is going to walk the batter to start the inning. We come to Sam Schmidt now, and that's going to bring out our Lumberman, and the whole infield's going to come in, so we will hold for just a moment to make sure whether this is going to be a wholesale, if this is going to be a pitching change or just a visit. And it looks as though it's just a visit. So the infield discussing the situation with 4 balls thrown in a row to put a runner on for the Bucks. And Cannon's going to go out and join the party on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. And the discussion broken up, and we get back to the action as Sam Schmidt gets ready to bat here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Tied at 2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bozeman putting 2 runs on in the first inning, and the Lumberman striking back with 2 in the bottom of the third. Here's the first pitch to Schmidt. He's going to roll it out to the shortstop, and the second baseman cannot get it. It's going to roll into right field, and the fielder's choice will turn into an error. So that puts runners on the corners. With no outs on the board for Bozeman. And we go to the bottom of the order to Logan Palethorpe for the Bucks. Here's the pitch. And a swing. Does have contact for strike 1. Oh and 1 on the count. No outs. Runners at first and third for Bozeman. Bozeman was a tough out last year, as they would end up playing in the championship game. Throw to first. Keller Murfitt in the on-deck circle. And a swing with contact to get a strike 2. As it goes in to the chest plate of Elstad. And Cannon does not like the baseball, so he'll chuck it back to the dugout. Throw to first. Trying to hold the runner over there at first, as Bozeman's been able to pick up the bases and throw them in their pocket on the steal. A bouncer to the third baseman. They'll throw home, and not able to make the play as the throw was off. As Simcox will come in. And that'll put runners at first and second with no outs, as Bozeman breaks the tie. They're going to call that a hit. Bunt laid down, and it's to the pitcher. Throw to first, and that is the first out of the inning on the sac bunt. We go to the number 2 spot batter, Ben Hubley. With 1 out and runners at second and third now for the Bucks. They lead 3-2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. First baseman will have it. They're going to go ahead and race to the bag, and that'll be out number 2 as the runners hold at second and third. So 2 down. And a shot into right field. Throw is made as the runner comes home. The runner from second will round the corner of the tag, and that's out at the plate. So 1 earned off the hit. And the Bucks take a 4-2 lead. Coeur d'Alene will bat next right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh, Craig Field. Game 3 on the day, Game 4 on the tournament, as the Bozeman Bucks lead the Coeur d'Alene Lumbermen 4-2 at the bottom of the 4th inning. For the Lumbermen, bottom of the order, 8-9 batters, Dylan Brum and Riley Smith on the schedule. Brum to bat, Smith on deck, and Jake Brown, the top of the order, in the hole. Bozeman earned 2 runs in the first inning, and it came back with 2 more in the 4th. Coeur d'Alene got on the board in the bottom of the 3rd with 2 runs. We'll see what Dylan Brum is going to do here to start things off. It is Brady Higgs on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound as Brum settles in. Next game is at 7. It'll be between the Mavericks as the bunt is laid down foul for strike 1. Bozeman and the Missoula Mavericks to play the nightcap at 7. Mavericks were in a 5-game win streak until last night against Vauxhall. And over the plate for strike 2. For Higgs, he's had 1 strikeout, 3 walks, and he's had one hit batter as we go 1-2 on the count. And this one will have eyes as it bounces between the shortstop and the third baseman. And Coeur d'Alene will put a runner on to start the inning.
Number 25, Riley Smith.
So we come to the bottom of the order for the Lumberman, Riley Smith, the center fielder. Smith was struck out his first at bat. And a low pitch. Good job by the catcher, Palethorpe, to keep it in front of him for ball 1. Bunt showing. Pitch comes in as ball 2. So Smith struck out his first at bat to end the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. And it's over the plate for strike 1 as Higgs gets into the count. Two and 1. Runner at first. And this one's banged into the parking lot to even us out at 2. Runner's going to go, pitch thrown. This one's going to be reached for into left field. It'll bounce in front of the left fielder, and that will put the runner on. So no outs and runners at first and second for the Lumbermen. Swings us to the top of the order.
Number 4, Jake Brown.
For Coeur d'Alene as Jake Brown, the shortstop, comes to the plate. And Higgs will step off the rubber to force the runners back. Coeur d'Alene looking to see, and we get stepped off as time is called once again. Now Higgs leans in, checks the runner at second in the stretch. And over the plate for strike one. For Brown, he's got a pair of singles on the day with a run. And an inside pitch over the plate gets us strike two. So 0-2. Bozeman looking for its first out of the inning against Coeur d'Alene. Higgs leans in. And the pitch. Outside for ball one. 1-2. Deep breath in the pitch. And we go even at 2 on the count. It's Marcus Manzardo in the on-deck circle for the Lumbermen with no outs. Higgs with the 2-2. And we get built up to a full count at 3-2. Maxie Cannon Jr., the third, in behind the plate with Darren Badeau in the field. Here's the pitch. And a shot into right field. Right fielder's going to track it down, puts it in the glove. Runners will hold. And we've got the first out of the inning for the Lumbermen.
Number 24, Marcus Manzardo.
Takes us to Marcus Manzardo, the second baseman. 1 out, runners at first and second for the Lumbermen. Here's the pitch. And over the plate for strike one. So we'll have the Bozeman Bucks and the Missoula Mavericks at 7. That's our nightcap. Back into action at 10 in the morning. Both Sunday and Monday games are at Allegiance Field as this one's popped high over second base. Right fielder comes in, puts it in the glove, and that's 2 away.
Number 18,
Jackson Schur now for the Lumbermen, the right fielder, with runners at first and second and 2 outs. So Higgs would put runners on with singles in the first 2 batters, Braum and Smith. Braum at second, Smith at first. And the first pitch will be a ball to Schur. Here's the 1-0. Nope, they're going to throw to second for the pickoff. Higgs settles back on the rubber and delivers the 1-0. This ball will get to the third baseman. The throw to first is on target. The bag stuck, and that is the side. Coeur d'Alene will load on their first two batters, but they get left behind, and we go to the top of the fifth. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craig Field as we come to the top of the fifth inning. The Bozeman Bucks leading the Coeur d'Alene Lumbermen 4-2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. It's Finn Schneider to lead the inning off as the pitch will come over the plate for strike one. Alex Carnes outside as he's working on his fifth inning. We did see action in the bullpens in the first inning, but no changes as the 1-1 comes down the line. Four, five, six batters scheduled for the Bucks here in the fifth, as this one's going to tag Schneider. As Cannon will walk the ball out to Carnes.
Number 12, Alton Geiselman.
Takes us to Alton Geiselman. Throw to first. Here's the pitch. And a hopper down the third base line to get strike two on the foul ball. Parker McMahon in the on-deck circle as the gate comes back open down the first base line for the Lumbermen. And a foul ball that's going to hop into the crowd here. Keeps us out 1-2. 0-2 as Cannon updates our count with the throw to first. And they've got a young man warming up in the bullpen, trying to see a number as the pitch is dropped in for ball one. I'm told Landon Thompson is the man in the bullpen as we get strike 3 for out number 1. And that'll be the second strikeout for Carnes. Takes us to Parker McMahon, the shortstop. And it is Landon Thompson warming up for Coeur d'Alene. Runner's going to go to second. Here's the throw. It's high and not in time. And the shortstop not able to hold, second baseman not able to hold on to the ball. And the pitch thrown was a ball, as Cannon will give us the pitch. And an outside pitch for ball 2. So Bozeman has been able to pick up the stolen bases here, forcing the Coeur d'Alene pitchers to keep an eye on those runners. Here's the pitch. And over the plate for strike 1. The stretch and the delivery. Swung on. Second baseman will have a play on it. The throw to first will be out number 2 as the runner from second advances to third. Karsten Simcox now at the plate, the first baseman. So Simcox comes to the plate with a single and a walk, as Carnes will deliver outside for ball 1. Bozeman leading 4-2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Runner at third with 2 outs. Bozeman with 2 runs in the first and 2 runs in the fourth. Coeur d'Alene would get their 2 runs in the third. Here's the delivery. And a bouncer picked up. Throw to first is on target, and that will retire the side. So 1 left behind for the Bucks. Coeur d'Alene will get to bat in the bottom of the 5th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the 5th inning. Bozeman leads Coeur d'Alene 4-2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. We're at Lindbergh Craig Field for the AA portion of the 2019 Missoula Mavericks Memorial Day weekend tournament. For Coeur d'Alene, it'll be the 4, 5, 6 batters with Peyton Childers, the first baseman, to lead off. Childers. And the pitch by Brady Higgs will be over the plate for strike 1. For Brady Higgs, it's been 4 innings, 2 runs, Off of 6 hits as this one's rolled to the second baseman, the throw to first, and we've got our first out of the inning off of 2 pitches.
Number 34, Trent.
The catcher, Trent Elstad, at the plate. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And it's delivered over the plate for strike 1. For Elstad, he's reached both times. One off a walk, the first time off a walk, and he was hit by a pitch on his second at-bat. As we go 1-1 on the count. Low pitch brings us ball 2. It's Bodie Bailey in the on-deck circle with 1 out for the Lumberman. And an inside pitch gives us ball 3. The pitch. And over the plate to give us a full count at 3-2. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th for the Lumberman. Check swing will go foul to keep us at 3-2. Cannon will point to Higgs and the pitch. This one's going to bounce out to Higgs. He'll have the race, the toss, and out number 2 on the inning.
Number 38, Bodie Baylor.
Brings us to Bodie Baylor, the designated hitter. 0 for 2 is Bailey. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And it'll be over the plate for strike 1 as Higgs is looking to have the Lumberman go 1-2-3. Good job by the catcher to hold that in front of him, Palethorpe, for ball 1. So 1-1 on the count. Outside for ball 2. Last game of the day will be at 7 o'clock between the Missoula Mavericks and the Bozeman Bucks. A bouncer to the second baseman, secured, thrown, and the side. 1-2-3 for Coeur d'Alene. Top of the 6th coming up right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.fivevalleyAutosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning, this is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We've got a change on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound, and that would be Landon Thompson coming in to spell Alex Carnes. So Carnes would go 5 innings, throw 87 pitches, strike out 2, walk 1, have 1 HBP, 4 runs, off of 6 hits. So we'll see Landon Thompson now for the Bucks. For Coeur d'Alene.
Number 16, Sam Schmidt.
For Bozeman, it'll be the bottom of the order, 8-9 batters, as Sam Schmidt will come in, Logan Palethorpe in the on-deck circle, and Keller Murfitt in the hole. Here's the first pitch of the inning. And a swing for strike 1. And the gate is open down the third base line. This one's going to be dribbled out, and the shortstop will have the throw to first just ahead of the runner. And that will be out number 1. So we've got somebody warming up for the Bucks as Palethorpe will come to the plate. So game times on Sunday, 10, 12:30, 3:30, and 6 as we move an hour up to get, as we have ball 1 brought in. 1-0 on the count for Palethorpe. Palethorpe 1 for 2, ground out his first at bat, a single that drove in a run. So he's got a hit and an RBI as we get ball 2. Here's the pitch. And the batter having to duck out of the way for ball 3. .3-0. Pitch on the way. And that'll be a walk. To put a runner on at first with 1 out.
Number 2, Keller.
Takes us to Keller Murfitt, the top of the order for the Bucks. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to tag the batter in the ankle. Taking us to Ben Hubley. As the catcher will go out and check in with Thompson. Thompson coming in for Carnes. We do have action in the bullpen for Bozeman here in the top of the 6th inning, and I've been told it's number 13. 33? Okay. I see. So now both bullpens are open, as this one's fouled towards the bullpen on the third base line. We go even on the count at 1. Parker McMahon warming up for the Bucks as Hubley faces a 1-1 with 1 out. And for Coeur d'Alene, as this one will be bounced out, picked up by the second baseman or the shortstop. The throw to first will be behind. It's going to get away. Bozeman's going to bring the runner home from third on the air. So we're going to say a hit and an error according to the official score. So it's now 5-2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard with one out. Runners at second and third as the pitch will come in outside to Sage McMinn. Landon Vergeer. Warming up for Coeur d'Alene. Pitch on the way. And a roller picked up by the shortstop. And they're going to hold. The runner will be out at first. The throw to second and the tag, and they're going to say safe. So the fielder's choice will have the out at first. And that'll be 2 away. Runners will hold at second and third. Gives us Finn Snyder for the 4th time today with 2 outs and runners at second and third. And Schneider's going to have this one pop right back at us and land about 4 rows behind us, or in front of us, for strike 1. Snyder has reached twice today, once off a single, and he was hit by a pitch his last at-bat. As we get a high pitch to even us out at 1. Starting to get a little cloud cover as it's moving in from the southeast. Here's the 1-1. And another foul shot straight up in the air to get a strike 2. Alton Geiselman in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and 2 on for the Bucks. And a check swing goes foul. Staying at 1-2 on the count. And our field umpire wants to take a look at the ball before he gives it back to our pitcher, Thompson. Here's the pitch. Reaching on the swing into right field in the glove, and that is the side. So Bozeman puts 2 on, but they leave them behind. They do earn 1 run, and it's now 5-2. Bottom of the 6th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have a change on the mound for the Bozeman Bucks as Parker McMahon has moved to the pitcher's mound. Sage McMinn is at third and Alton Geiselman is the shortstop. So for Higgs, two runs off of 6 hits, struck out 1, walked 3, and hit 1. As the first pitch in is a strike to Brailson Kappas. And over the plate for strike 2, so 0-2. Seven, 8, 9 batters for the Lumbermen. Reaching on the swing, foul. Here's the pitch. And reaching, this one's going to be a foul ball, and we stay at 0-2. Bottom of the 6th inning and 7 on a 7-inning game. And this is the first game today that we've had go into the 6th inning, as the first 2 games would be over in the 5th on 8-run rule. A blast, a line drive into the glove of the second baseman. And that's 1 away.
Number 28, Dylan Broom.
We come to the left fielder, Dylan Broom. With 1 out and nobody on. Broom, 1 for 2. Ground out his first at bat and a single his last, and he's going to punch this one high over first base. The second baseman will come in, and the right fielder says it's mine. Secures it in the glove, and that is 2 down. Bottom of the order now, Riley Smith, the center fielder for the Lumbermen. It's been a nice tight game between these two teams, as we have a 5-2 score on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And the first pitch will come over the plate to Smith. Here's the pitch. And this one will bounce out. Second baseman will have the play. Throw to first, and that is the side. 1-2-3 for Coeur d'Alene. Top of the 7th, coming up right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the 7th inning in a 7-inning game, as the Coeur d'Alene Lumbermen looking to jump back. They're playing defense, down 5-2 to the Bozeman Bucks. For the Bucks, it's the 5, 6, 7 batters scheduled. And on the pitcher's mound, it'll be Landon Thompson for his second inning. The gate is open and the bullpen open for the Lumbermen down the first base line. Here's Thompson with the first pitch of the inning. And a pitch over the plate for a strike to start things off. Starting to get a breeze out of the southeast as the wind comes from third to first. A swing, a bounce, and the pitcher will have it. A short toss to first, and that's the first out on the inning.
Number 13, Parker McMahon.
Parker McMahon now for the Lumbermen. For the Bucks. One out, nobody on. First pitch was at 4:02. So we're 1:45 into this game as the first pitch comes in for strike one. Next game is set for 7 o'clock between Bozeman and the Mavericks. Swing for strike two. Pitch on the way. And this one's going to dribble out. Third baseman will have it on the run. The throw to first is on target. The bag is stuck, and we get out number two. Good job by the third baseman over there. Brayson Coppice. As we come to Karsten Simcox. And the outside pitch will be coming in for ball one to Simcox. Simcox, 1 for 3, singled his first at bat, walked his second, and had a ground out his last. He would be the last batter that Alex Carnes would face. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And we get ball two. Sam Schmidt in the on-deck circle for Bozeman. In the bottom of the 7th inning, it'll be the top of the order for the Lumbermen to try to get back in as they're down 5-2. And ball three will get away from our catcher, Elstad. Here's the pitch. And a walk with 2 outs. So the right fielder, Sam Schmidt, will come to the plate for Bozeman with 2 outs on the board. Throw to first, and that was close. Badeau, our field official, taking a moment before he gives the safe sign. That one was really close, though. Here is Thompson with the delivery. And he'll find the plate for strike one. For Schmidt, a strikeout, reached on an error, and a ground out. Thompson with the stretch. Runner's going to go. Pitch will be over the plate, and that'll be strike one as they let the runner go. 0-2 on the count. 2 outs and a runner at second. And a low pitch will get us ball one. 1-2 on the count. Here's the pitch. And this one's off the grips. It's going to have eyes as it's going to roll into left field. Runner's going to round the corner, and that'll be a run earned off the single. With 2 outs, Schmidt will bring home Simcox. And we go to the bottom of the order to Logan Palethorpe. the catcher. 2 outs as Palethorpe settles in. He'd ground out in his first at-bat, had a single, and then was walked as the throw to first is made. Throwback. And
So you don't say, do you want a ticket? It's how many.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not, do you want a ticket? How many tickets do you want?
now we get our first pitch. The throw to second, and it's not going to be held on to by the shortstop. Bozeman will have another stolen base. And we're waiting for our first. And Cannon's going to tell us it's 0-1 on the count. This one's going to be fouled off to get a strike 2. Still action in that bullpen for the Lumbermen with 2 outs. Here in the top of the 7th. Pitch on the way. And tagging the batter to put him on at first. Put his arms up defensively, and it went into his wrist. The hit by pitch swings us to the top of the order for Bozeman to Keller Murfitt with 2 outs and runners at first and second. The clouds have peeled off of the mountains, and you can see Lolo Peak snow-capped as the pitch will be fouled back for strike 1. Keller Murfitt, 1 for 4. He was a pop-out to start things off. Actually, no, not 1 for 4. I didn't see. As this one's going to be a roller, the shortstop will have the throw to first, and they're going to say safe as the shortstop double clutch, triple clutched before the throw. I think he was trying to decide whether he wanted to go to second or make the throw, and that's going to be an error to load the bases up. And we have the second baseman, Ben Hubley, now. And they're going to score it as a hit here in the booth. And a roller to the first baseman. Can't put it in the glove. Runner will come home from third. Now the corner at third, and we get 2 runs earned off the single by Hubley. With 2 outs.
Number 11, Sage McMahon.
So that leaves runners at second and third for the Bucks as Sage McMinn comes in. And this one's a long shot to the fence as the runners will come home. And rounding the corner at second as the throw is made, a stand-up triple with 2 runs.
Number 17, Ben Snyder.
Going to Ben Snyder as we get a visit from the Coeur d'Alene. And that'll leave a runner at third. And the ball will be handed over. So we're going to see a new pitcher here in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. It's 10-2. Coeur d'Alene. back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. As a fresh face has mounted the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. It is Landon Verger. So for Landon Thompson, it'd be 1 2/3 innings, 37 pitches, no strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 hit by pitches, 6 runs off of 6 hits. And the first pitch coming in to Finn Schneider is going to be over the plate for strike 1. 2 outs on the board with a runner at third. The Bucks leading 10-2 with 5 runs here in the 7th. We get a swing by Schneider for strike 2. For Schneider, it was a flyout, a single hit by pitch, and a flyout his last at bat. And a rip foul down the third base line as McMinn has to duck out of the way. And we stay at 0-2. Lumberman trying to get out of the side as the Bucks have their gate open down the third base line in the bullpen. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Check swing, and they're going to say safe in the field. Cannon would check in with Badeau, and they're going to say safe. So 1-2, and this one will be cranked. It stays just inside, and it's going to roll deep as 1 run is earned and a stand-up double for Schneider to earn a run. As we go to Alton Geiselman, the young man that started the inning off. A 11-2. Wind picking up as the flags in center field wave at us. Low pitch for ball 1. That'll affect some things when that ball gets ripped into the atmosphere. It's Parker McMahon in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and a runner at second. Here's the pitch. And it's low in outside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. A bouncer. Shortstop will have it. The throw to first is high, but there the bag is stuck, and that's the side. So 6 runs earned with 1 left behind for the Bucks. Bottom of the 7th, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've reached the final half inning of our third game today. It's the fourth game of the tournament as the Vauxhall Jets and the Missoula Mavericks played a single game last night to open the tournament. For Coeur d'Alene, it is the top of the order, so Brown, Manzardo, and Schur due up. Continuing on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound is Parker McMain, and he'll toss his first pitch of the inning. It'll be low for a ball. We did have the gate open during the Bozeman's at-bat. And a high pitch gets us ball 2. So we might have a change on the mound here before too long. The pitch. Foul ball into batting practice for the Mavericks to make it 2-1 on the count. So Bozeman with an impressive first game so far. A healthy pitching staff as we go outside for ball 3. Here's the pitch. And a walk to start the inning. And that'll be the first walk that McMahon has given up. We come to Marcus Manzardo with one on and nobody out. McMahon leans in, now the stretch. And we'll have ball 1 on the left-hander. For Manzardo, 1 for 3, a ground out, a single, and a pop out his last at bat. Brown at first. Here's the 1-0. And we'll get ball 2 as the breeze picks up. We might see some moisture here before too long. And a shot right at the second baseman. He'll step on the bag, the throw to first, and the double play is turned to wipe out the bases.
Number 18, Jackson Dirt.
As we come to Jackson Schur with 2 outs. Ball game at the bat of Schur. Here's the pitch. And over the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Reaching for it. It's going to roll to the second baseman between his legs, and the runner will reach off the air. And we have Peyton Childers now at the plate. Starting to pick up with fans here as we get later into the evening. High pitch for a ball. Here's the 1-0. And we get ball 2. So 2-0. And he'll find the inside of the plate for strike 1. Parker McMain. 2-1 on the count. And a foul shot into the bullpen down the first base line. We'll even our count out at 2. Next game is up at 7. It will be between the Bozeman Bucks and the Missoula Mavericks. Final game of the day. Here's the pitch. This one's going to go high into right field. Right fielder backpedals in the glove, and that is game. So Bucks get the win 11-2. 11 runs off of 12 hits, 2 errors, and 9 left behind. For Coeur d'Alene, it'd be 2 runs off of 6 hits, 1 error, and 6 runners left behind. The final game of the day comes up at 7. We're going to step aside. We'll leave the stream on so that you can enjoy the turn of the field, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.